How's it going, guys? This is Razor Wrath bringing you part 9 of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So let's continue on. Bring the DSD to Smiley. Alright, so let's go do that. Natural hogs. Bleh. I go through here and I can shit from you. You're gonna stop me now in the two.
What's this?
My bad, did I go on your side? I don't know what the hell's going on here. It's like people are treated differently because they're augmented. Search. Stun gun. I still have no room for that. I need to find inventory increasers. Is that in my little freaking... torso, battery, moderate recharge delay, reduce delay between biocell depletion and regeneration. Sure. Definitely need invisibility.
But the captain is in a real shit mood since meeting the mission.
Smoke grenades helped a lot last time.
Not much going on.
Oh my gosh, so many police guys on my freaking butt. Pocket secretaries. Gas code. Caliber, key card. Why is all this gotta be highlighted? Go away. Excuse me, sirs, I've come back.
I should have stayed in bed.
Oh, you know what I was looking for? I was looking for inventory space. Cybernetic weapon handling. What does this do? Might reduces reticle growth due to movement and activation required. Basic aiming, movement, and control. Reduces recoil when using weaponry. Okay. You're hacking. Disable or commandeer security cameras. Nope, that doesn't control. Inventory space
I finally
usage.
decrypted the audio off the whisper chip tap. Fucking cold, man. You gotta hear it.
I have my hands full right now. Tell me where you are and I'll come when I can.
There's an old limb clinic in the Daphne district. It's closed down. Nobody goes there anymore. I'll be inside.
May Vega in the limb clinic. Taking care of business. Meet with Dr. Azim. Okay. Go see the stupid doctor. Psychiatrist. Hello.
Adam, I'm Delaro Zen. I appreciate you coming in to speak with me, and... Well, I know you're probably getting this from everyone today, but I need to ask. Are you okay? I've seen footage from the train station, but being there must have...
Is that what this is about?
No, that was sympathy. This is a standard agent health interview to determine combat readiness. Here, I got you this from the dispensary.
You got me neuropazine? Look, Doc, I was caught off guard by a terrorist attack. Might have knocked some things out of whack, but it doesn't mean my body's gonna start rejecting my augments.
True, but traumatic experiences can kick a hornet's nest into the immune system. In patients with neuroprosthetics...
Would you believe me if I told you my body doesn't reject mechanical implants?
No. But my policy is for straight talk only in the room, so if you want me to believe that you're some kind of medical miracle, I guess I'll have to go with it. Please, have a seat. I've been looking over your file. There's some very interesting history here. Mind if we take a trip down memory lane?
Is this gonna take long?
It says here that you were with Detroit SWAT, but left in 26 to head up Seraph Industries' security division. David Seraph was at the center of America's augmentation debate.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Which would you prefer? Not everyone's as familiar with U.S. history as you Americans would like to believe, you know.
Where are you from, Doc?
We're discussing your file, remember? So, it was David Seraph who had you augmented after anti-aug extremists attacked the company?
Anti-aug extremists? Is that what it says in my file?
Isn't that the case?
The case was never solved, and they didn't just attack the company. They murdered a lot of innocent people.
Including your ex-girlfriend, I understand.
Megan's not dead.
Is that why you joined the task force, Adam? To use Interpol resources to solve a cold case that...
What happened in Detroit is ancient history, Doc. Megan, my being augmented, all of it. What happened at Rizika Station is not. So sitting around talking about the past isn't gonna get me any closer to getting the people responsible.
Yeah, lady. Jeez.
Actually, that leads me to my next question. So far, no one's claimed responsibility for the attack at Rizika. But with the human restoration vote coming, well, it's no secret Prague has become the symbol of legalized augmented oppression.
And the Augmented Rights Coalition is camped at its back door, trying to expose and resist it.
Most of the world thinks of them as terrorists. Augmented terrorists. If it turns out they are guilty, well, being augmented yourself...
How am I gonna feel? There are no easy answers, Doc. If the Augmented are behind this, maybe they felt it was their only recourse. Or maybe terrorism would stop if the ruling class realized how often their own actions contribute to it.
So investigating ARC, there's no value conflict for you?
Right now, I'm just a cop, and it's criminals that are responsible for this chaos, augmented or not. My job is to prevent further bloodshed.
That's good to hear. Listen, Adam, I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me.
We done
I
here?
didn't realize I had a choice.
You didn't? Still, I thank you. I'll let the director know that I'm officially clearing you for the field.
Well, it's probably best if I get back to work, Doc. I'll see you around.
Cool, cool. Level up, yes. 2 praxis availables. She
You
give
know
me
my door's always open. Except, of course,
Akuma Shu.
if you need some...
The hell is that? Don't Let it smile taste fully. Kumishu, whose hidden talents, like a combination punch to a head and kick in the gut. Devils and details used to fully recover a fair amount of health at the impaired vision. It's already full. Oh, it's alcohol. Infocene, frag grenade, stealth software, combine it with grenades in order to create mines of various types.
Thing, ask Arya.
I need like a storage bin for all this crap. Smiley.
Hey, how's it going? Do you have the scan?
Yeah, it's right here.
You're a lifesaver, Adam. Seriously, Miller was in a foul mood when he left here. I don't need to give him another excuse to chew me out.
He left. Where'd he go?
Didn't ask, didn't think he wanted me to know. Did those state police jerks give you any grief?
It's like you said. They shot first, so I took care of it.
Oh, okay. Good. They had it coming.
So what's on the scan?
Oh, that. I have no idea.
What? You told me you found something big.
I didn't say I knew what it was, Adam. I said it was something that could blow this case wide open. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not buying this whole Ark did it angle. I believe what the evidence tells me. This DSD has all the answers we need, from the chemical makeup of the explosive used down to the material in the victim's clothing. I'm sure of it.
Okay, so how long until we're all sure of it?
Oh, it'll take hours to sift through the data. And I'm seeing Sonia later to apologize for any issues I may have caused with the state police. Plus, I do have other cases to work on too, Adam. I'll let you know when I find something.
You do that.
Do that.
Take it easy.
Bring the DSD to Smiley.
How's it going?
Alright, that's done. Oh, carry capacity. Yes. Oh my gosh, finally. Hex, yes. Oops, I just meant to move it. Now I'm drunk. Wish I got to the next part. Drunk. Don't judge me. Security. Shit. Can't see where the shit. The hell's down here? The freaking. That's where we keep the bad guys. Cigarettes. Anything good down here? An orange sink. Security Council, observing that the segregation, discrimination, and conflicts related to the status of augmented humans poses a clear and continuing threat to international peace and stability. Affirming the importance it attaches to respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms of all, regardless of augmentation, and acting under Chapter 7 of the revised Charter of the United Nations, authorities. Number 1. Authorizes the mandatory application of the dampening biochip developed by the Tai Young Medical Corporation to all augmented persons. 2. Urges all member states to make provisions to ensure their augmented populations are treated within 24 months of the date of adoption of this resolution and to provide them with the necessary legal documentation to prove it. Number 3, empowers all member states to safeguard their populations from these augmented individuals who refuse to implant the chip by corralling such people into safe, secure, segregated districts and or housing complexes that will be monitored 24/7. Number 4, calls upon the governments of member states to phase out current policies limiting the rights of augmented peoples who have been implanted with a chip, possess the necessary documentation to prove it, e.g. cross borders, live and work and serve their state or other organization the UN monitors are to be kept appraised of these processes. Or 5, decides to remain actively seized of the matter. Okay. Don't know what that was about. Some rules and laws about stuff. Can't get in there. Alright.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police
Fine,
station,
Chang.
the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
Do you have 29 likes its privacy?
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced.
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is. I need you to find out as much as you can about our snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hill Avenue. Just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I
Okay.
know something, so will you.
Find the source of the hack. Okay, doke. So mine template. So I gotta use that to make stuff. Source of the hack, main missions. Guess we'll go do that.
You didn't get held up at a checkpoint or something, did you? I'm inside the clinic waiting for you.
Sorry, Alex. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Hope you're not losing sight of what's important here. Sorry, this place just brings back memories. Don't take too long.
TF-29.
Quite a look.
Go this way.
You got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown.
Known as Northgate,
Gotta go hack a computer. We'll save it just in case I can't hack it. My hacking skills are not up to par. Hello?
switch up patrol.
Tell me I had to get through a door. Oh. 4, 6, 4. Cool. Soda pop. I want some soda pop. Hello, anybody down here?
Hey, glad you can make it. Any trouble getting away?
Miller's been giving me some leeway, but not much. I did survive a terror attack.
You and me both. God, sometimes I really hate this city. It used to welcome people like us, go out of its way to entice Augs to live here. This clinic was built because Prague saw us as its future. Now, look at it.
Times change, Alex.
I know, trust me.
Guess I
I've
was
got the
heading
scars to
towards
prove it.
the main mission.
We've been working together for a few months now. Still don't know much about you.
What, you trolling for my secrets now?
Just the good ones. How did you join the Juggernaut Collective?
Well, they got me out of a tough spot. Before the incident, I was working for Bell Tower flying VIPs around Panama, and I stumbled into something big. Something very important people didn't want anyone to know about. So, they ordered Bell Tower to kill me.
Janus warned you? Got you out?
A friend of Janus's, someone in the collective who
working
used
for
to
Bell
work for
Tower.
Bell Tower too. You don't mess with these people, Adam. Not by yourself. I learned that the hard way.
You're a valuable asset. The Collective could have sent you anywhere. Why Prague?
You really need to ask? Ever since the incident, paranoia and racism are eating this city alive. The whole world's watching just to see how Prague handles its AUG problem.
Didn't realize the entire Collective was pro-AUG.
Not everyone is. But we all know our real enemies need chaos to operate in. Play the right chord, pull the right string, and Prague has plenty of that.
You said we got something?
Yeah, listen to this.
A little heads up would have been nice.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in of Vessel Life, and Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send me the reports if you want me to prove it, because ARC don't operate in North America.
They're setting up ARC, Adam. They sent you into that ambush in Dubai, and now they want to pin everything on the Augmented Rights Coalition.
Augmented
Miller was
Rights
dirty.
Coalition. Oh, okay.
agree, it doesn't look good. He's pulled me off Dubai, put me on the train station bombing. Think he's about to send me to Gollum City.
The Udalek complex? You're not gonna like it there. It was built by the Santo Group as temporary housing for transient workers. But now...
Now it's home to every unlicensed dog in the Czech Republic. And it's where ARC's made its headquarters.
Shit, man. What are they planning?
We need to play this smart, Alex. Think about what we heard. What was that bit about VersaLife?
You mean the break-in that never happened? Yeah, I started digging into that right after I decrypted the conversation.
What'd you find?
Like I said, man, it's the break-in that never happened. VersaLife is one of the biggest pharma companies on the planet. The only one still manufacturing neuropozyne. If it got broken into, it would have been big news.
So why are they saying it did? VersaLife doesn't produce just neuropozyne. They've got a huge research and development
Which is
division.
just
Yeah,
nerfacine.
so? What does that have to do with ARC? Why frame them for break-in?
They want them to look like terrorists. I guess it depends on what they'll say was stolen. See what the collective can dig up. If this really is a conspiracy, that break-in will be the thread to pull on.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna finish my investigation. Find out who really bombed the station. I'll let you know when I turn up.
Same here. Good luck, Adam.
Good luck. Any goodies for me? Terrorist bombers took a train station.
Miller, we still going to Gollum City?
You are. Meet me at Kopecki's puppet shop. Your pilot's en route. I'll brief you there.
Copy that.
Code acquired 4465. Ebook. Ah, I gotta read something else. There, you can read that. I don't feel like reading another one. I'll take the hypostem though. So you're just gonna give me a health item? That's it? And an ebook? Well guys, that's gonna wrap up part 9. We'll go find the source of the hack in the next one, hopefully. Till then guys, stay tuned for part 10. And this is Razor Wrath. Peace out.
Switch up patrol.